What is the value proposition of Bitcoin? It fulfills all the four major categories under Aristotle's proposition for good money. What is value? It's the portability, divisibility, fungibility, and scarcity and desirability. It fulfills all those characteristics.
I would debate the scarcity, but it doesn't have any real money. Must be a commodity in and of itself before it's money. It must have actual use. No, it's not.
It is.
Okay, so you tell me what can you do with your Bitcoins right now?
Sound.
What?
I have a Bitcoin debit card. I can go anywhere in the world and buy
spending
stuff.
It.
That's right.
What can you do?
But Peter, I believe
I can secure immutably for all time in history data. On a blockchain, the Bitcoin it's the biggest blockchain in the world. Every 10 minutes, it's totally verified. Yes, you do. Because otherwise, you have the ability of others to come in and change that database. Databases, you can have any database product can come along and secure data, but it's not immutable and it's not stored.
No, it has to have
secure because of the technology of proof of work.
It has to have an actual
every 10
use.
minutes.
Apart from
securing data is useful. Securing
what data are you securing?
Any data that you would
want.
What
data are you securing?
Financial data, mortgage data.
But on your personal data, if I have one,
my birth certificate, my personal data, my verification of who I am. So I don't need Equifax to sell my data and lose my data and fuck my data. I can have my data on a private key and say this is me. It's immutable. It's every 10 minutes. It's verified. And that's who I am. Give me my fucking money.
You don't need Bitcoin either.
Yes, you do, because it's the most secure. It's the only secure database that's ever been invented. That's the technology. You fail to understand that it's a new technology that is as profound as the printing press or the electric light bulb. You're comparing it to things that you shouldn't be comparing it to. It makes no sense. You're talking nonsense.
Yeah, this is.
Look, it's a brand new breakthrough in technology. Your kids are going to be wondering why their dad didn't see the value. They'll be like, Dad must have been on drugs because he never saw the value.
This is a cult of Bitcoin. This is your guru. This is the type of reaction that you're going to get. I mean, you might as well be Sung Young Moon or something, or just don't drink any.
Let me help you help yourself.
And I think that everybody who owns these various coins, Solana, Litecoin, I do think you're an idiot. Okay? I did not go to college to get stupid. These people who own these things should not own them. They shouldn't own them.
Well, and now we got Gensler talking to the Times, arguing that the existing laws may be sufficient, even though a lot of these guys.
I sent it. Why don't you come on and enforce them? I think they need to do a big sweep. They have to stop having people creating money, Carl. It's the creation of money by cretins. I don't think cretins should create money and then suck people in. These are worse than even the worst NASDAQ stocks. Yeah. And yet, there we are. We've got them up there. Litecoin. How about Darkcoin? Solana. I don't know. How about Selena?
It doesn't matter. We got some bitfucks in there, I can tell. Too bad. Shows you the stupidity. Shows you the stupidity. And I know who's behind Bitcoin. And it ain't some fucking Japanese guy in a cave. I know the guy. And when that comes out, you heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
I don't know about that. Zero? We'll see. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a live stream. So today, the purpose of today's video, if you're watching in the future, if you're watching it live, is I'm trying to buy an ASIC miner. I know it's not the best time to do that considering the price of everything. I guess I should actually show you guys the price of everything just for a reference for future when we're looking back at this video. So let me share my screen here. And let's do a window. Okay, cool. So add this to the stage. Right now, Bitcoin is at $97,794. Last night, it touched $99,600. It was just right on the edge of 100,000. On some exchanges, it actually did go over 100,000. So that's really awesome. This is a sign of a bull run. When you're looking here and everything is green, it's incredible. 8%, 7%, 4%. Well, that's USDT. Who cares? Oh, that's dominance. I'm reading the wrong thing here. But yeah, 7%, 0.27%. But Solana had previous price action earlier in the week. BNB at 5.45%. and Doge has been the big moneymaker. Doge in the past 30 days has gone up 209%. So people that hold Doge, yes, this is really live. People that hold Doge, you guys are living pretty right now if you hold a significant amount. I bought Doge back here. So I sold it, actually. I sold it around here, got my money's worth. I should have ended up buying back in, but I don't even know how much money that would have been worth. I can go back and check. It was about, I think, $100 back then. I'd have to go into the archives and see how much Doge it actually was. But enough of that. Doge is booming right now. And because of that, that's kind of the way I want to go as far as ASIC miners. So if you guys haven't seen this website before, it's ASIC miner value. It basically tells you the profitability of all of these coins. The cool part about it is it also includes miners that are not yet released, or ASICs that are not yet released. So AlphaPex is a new and upcoming brand that some other YouTubers have covered. I think Red Panda Mining has been covering. He actually just got some sent out to him. I would love to be in a position where that happened to me, but my channel's not big enough. I don't cover ASICs enough. So what? That's just where we are. As well as all of the lithium miners on Antminer, those are starting to pop off. But I mean, you're seeing a trend here. Dogecoin, Litecoin, all of these, the top miners are script miners. This is the first time I would say in a while where we've seen this kind of shift. It used to be, I want to say, like it was just all Bitcoin with all the Antminer S21s, the S19s. They were dominating the market, but now script seems to be on top. Dogecoin has seen some serious price appreciation in the past 7 days. In the past month, like I said, it's up 200%. But if you take a look at Litecoin, which is like, what is it, 22? It's only at $99? What? So I don't know what's going on with this. And I think Litecoin is going to see like massive growth based on the amount of support that script-based mining algorithms have. Ethereum doesn't have the same support that it used to. Obviously, because Ethereum is no longer a proof of work coin. It is now proof of stake. So it hasn't seen the same price action that Bitcoin has seen, because Bitcoin not only obviously it's the first crypto, it's the most expensive, but it's also proof of work. Ethereum is it's proof of stake, and it's just struggling. And Solana is doing better than Ethereum in terms of, past 7 days, past 30 days, past 90 days, because they started off as proof of stake. And Solana has a lot more people on the network. I think, in my opinion, I mean, this is where it's kind of getting opinion based, but I think Solana is going to give Ethereum a run for its money because of all the projects that are being built on it, because the gas fees are cheaper, because it's more accessible. I can download Phantom and trade. Ethereum, I have to use their stupid high fees, even though they said they would bring them down. They're still high in comparison to other networks, and pretty much can only use like MetaMask if you want to do DeFi. Not really Phantom too much. I mean, Phantom was built for Solana, so they do have Ethereum support, but it's just not the same. Let's check out some of these comments here. So you have a mini Doge box running. How is that performing? Let's check that out. Will that be on here? Yeah, mini Doge. Well, I'm not sure which one you have, but if you have the mini Doge, I assume maybe the original one. $228 a year. How much is that in crypto? I wish it would tell me here. Does it tell me? Hash rate. I'm sure there's a website I don't know about that'll tell me about this stuff, but I'm not going to go to my F2 pool right now, I guess, because I don't want to show any confidential information. I don't think it shows anything, but right now I have an L3 Plus. And L3 Plus just started becoming profitable for 10 cents per kilowatt hour. So you're hosting at 15 cents, or you're hosting because it's your best option, and your power rate is 15 cents. Yeah, I think I have about 12 cents right now. I'm shopping to find places that I can get free electricity because I know it exists. during my time in undergrad college, I could live on campus and use their electricity and not have to pay any extra. It was included in the price of room and board. And that's how I made my initial launch into GPU mining, because I was able to use my friend's place and get free electricity. It's awesome. I mean, college is overcharged for tuition, so might as well take advantage of the power that they're giving for free. And now I had to pay for electricity myself, so it sucks. And it's not nearly as profitable as it once was. But 700,000 worth of Doge on Robinhood last year. I'm happy with the outcome. That's awesome, man. Congrats. That is quite a lot of Doge. Let me see how much I have, actually. I have 1,800. But I think at a time I might have had like 40,000 or something. I had a lot. Maybe more than that. I forget the exact amount all the way back in 2017. I think I'm going to look up that price and see how much it was to see how much money I would have now. But I'm looking at getting an L7 or an L9. I think I'm going to lean towards the L7. And I know this isn't the best time. I just said 100 Air said it's not the worst time to buy either. Correct. Because I still don't think we're at the peak. I think this is going to be that super bull run that everyone talks about, especially that Bitcoin's at $97,000 and we still haven't even hit altcoin season. Basically, if you guys don't know what altcoin season, it's the best season. You get so much money flows down to all the other tokens, and it does really well. I'm going to put this on. How do I get to not dark mode? There we go. Because I can't see. Sorry if that blinds anybody, but it's broad daylight. I need to see. I get the sun flashing behind me. I'm looking at getting the L9. It is more expensive. It's more inflated than it would have been. Or sorry, the L7. It's more expensive or inflated than it would have been 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. But it's one of those things where if you don't buy it, it's just going to keep going up. So it's something that I would actually be investing into. I would be getting this device, and it would be mining Dogecoin, Litecoin. I can actually mine. I can mine this other one, Bells. On F2 Pool, it pays out in Bells as well. But look at that, 82 Doge a day, 0.02 Litecoin a day. In the end, I'm making $12,000 a year, okay, before you calculate electricity. So that's where it would be awesome to have my own place with no electric bill, because that's awesome. And there's still, like, the prices haven't adjusted. Like right now, the prices haven't adjusted. November 11th to the 23rd, it's gone up significantly. But if, like, look, $7,000, that's a little on the lean side. But if I go to Coastal Crypto Mining, if I go to, I should still be in the shop. Yeah. L7 right here, 8,800. So this is the 8.8 gigahash. Let's go to L7. 8.8. It's actually the cheapest of the option. I end up taking $8,300. Sorry, I just got a text from my roommate. So right now it's $8,800 to purchase it. And this is the next question, but let's take a look at this comment here. HiveMapper has been my saver, then WeatherXM after that. ASICs are too competitive for profitability and a higher entry point. I completely agree, and I think that keeps a lot of people out of it. But ASICs have been around for so long. I think it's just time. It's time that I get some skin in the game, because it's like how the Trump is talking about, and I don't want to get political here, but he's talking about, it's not just Trump, actually, a lot of politicians. It's actually hurting the government more by not being in it at all than by being in it just a little bit. So that's why the Bitcoin reserve is something that's been talked about that might happen, and I'm looking forward to seeing what that happens. Let's see what Hawk says. The Chinese markets price on ASICs are volatile, so you may want to buy somewhere stateside that has it in stock. Yeah, that's why I was looking at Coastal Crypto Mining, because I bought from them before. I don't know them per se, but they're good. They're good guys. I've seen their live streams. I follow them on Twitter and everything, and they have a good product. I bought my L3 Plus from them before, so I know what they're selling is good. Now on the flip side, there's ways I can do this. So obviously, what you were saying earlier, 100 Air, is that it's expensive. It is. It's very expensive to get into ASIC mining. And this is the first time in my life that I have income that I can actually kind of like just move stuff around to be able to afford this, which is pretty much how I've operated my whole life. Like I have the iPhone 15 here, and I have a MacBook Pro, right? So I don't just buy this stuff outright. The way that I do it, and it's worked my entire life, is if I'm looking to purchase something new, if I'm looking to purchase a phone, a laptop, anything that costs a significant amount of money, over $1,000, I would say, is I try to sell something close to equal value to be able to afford it. So in order to buy the MacBook, I sold my previous computer, and I sold, what else did I sell? I sold like Game Boys and Xbox consoles that I had and iPods that I have, because I collect those things and they appreciated quite some time since I bought them in like 2016. It got to the point where, I actually, no, all my iPods are in a box right now, but being able to sell that gave me the liquidity to buy this stuff. Now I still have way too many iPods, and I'm working on fixing them and trying to sell them. But situations like that, I think I can pull this off. So the first way I was thinking about getting this, and obviously $8,800 excluding sales tax, is probably going to be over $9,000 with sales tax. I have money saved aside that's in USDC that I can use. I have money in my bank accounts that I can use. That's the first option. All right. And I want to hear you guys' thoughts on this. You bought your KS1 and they took Solana. Awesome. Don't they offer a discount for buying with crypto also? I think they do, which is cool. So the first option is just kind of moving money around, selling some crypto that I do have, possibly taking out of my emergency fund, which I don't want to do because I just finished it, but I kind of finished it with money that I took from crypto, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I would just be back to the same starting point, and I would have enough, and I'd be able to buy it. So that's cool. The other option is this credit card. I'm not sharing my screen here. So it's this one, the Wells Fargo Reflect card. Now, I've been looking into this, and I know this is not the best option. I'm just going to say that this is not my first option. Clearly, I told you my first option right before. This is the second option, and the third option is actually, I think, it's more financially intelligent than this option. But people do this, so that's why I want to just bring it on the table, is getting a credit card. I have good credit. I'm able to apply for pretty much any one of these cards. They have a $0 annual fee, and the key here is that there's 0% APR for up to 21 months is the longest one with Wells Fargo Reflect card. Now, I have never taken advantage of the 0% APR, and I was actually looking at doing it for my student loans. I was going to get the credit card, and they tell you can't pay off your student loans with a credit card, but that's a lie. You just can't pay off your credit card. You can't pay off your student loans with a credit card directly. You have to work around it. And what you can actually do, and this is sick, I can go to Change Now, and I can buy and sell crypto. I can also just go to a Bitcoin ATM. I can buy and sell crypto with a Bitcoin. I can buy a lot of different coins. I buy it. Let's say I do 30,000. It gives me however many Bitcoin was it, 0.3 Bitcoin or 0.2 now or something like that. They tell me I have a maximum. Here we go. Okay, why isn't it working? But the point is, I can buy Bitcoin with a credit card, and you can do this. Like, you can just do this, so you don't have to get that cash advance. And I think this works around with the cash advance that you would usually do if like you taking it out from an ATM, whatever. But I still haven't tested that out. The reason I want to get the credit card, obviously 21 months. If I spend, let's say $9,000, I can do a quick spreadsheet for 21 months. Well, actually, I don't even need a spreadsheet. It's 9,000 divided by 21 months. That's a $428 monthly payment. Now, if you go over to the L7, not saying that I'm going to sell all my profits, but look at that. So I'm actually able to pay off my credit card with the profits from the L7, and it would take 21 months. Now, if the prices keep appreciating and the miner keeps going up, oh, cool. Right, that didn't share. If the miner keeps going up, it will in turn give me more value. So that's something to think about. The device will actually go up in value. The amount of coins that I have will go up in value. I can then sell the device for more value. Like take, for instance, the L3 Plus. Now that it's profitable again, I bought it for about $250. Let's see if they're still selling it here on Coastal Crypto Miner. They might not be, just because it's so outdated. ASIC. Now they've kind of slimmed down on the amount of miners they sell. But if I search L3 Plus, wait, I can buy it on Amazon now. That's crazy. But this is Amazon inflated prices. It's $368. If I go to eBay, just try not to give away too much information here. Oops. Okay. So I sell them for about 150, 130. I can sell this and get my money back. So let's take a look at some of these comments here. You only ROI'd because of the boosted beta rewards. Okay, WeatherXM is lame. Wait until next year when it is OG and people start claiming rewards and cashed out. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. ROI on WeatherXM, maybe not good for everyone. But still, I've had 309 for like 3 years now. Hive Remapper is the best, even with everyone else talking them. I still make $75 to $100 a week with each camera, and your HDS has been rocking profits. I'm glad you guys have been making profits with your Hive Mapper. I think I'm gonna sell mine because I don't use it. So like the way my job works right now, I work in New York City. So I have to leave my house at like 6:30 in the morning, and then I don't get home until about 6:30 at night. I actually leave my job a little bit early. I got a little agreement worked out so that I can leave early, and then I can work on the train or work when I get home, so that I can actually get home at a reasonable time, make dinner, and relax. But if I were to leave at the time I'm supposed to leave, I think I would get home at like 7:38, which no, I'd get home at like 8, and I don't want to do that. It's terrible. But the point I'm trying to get here is when I am going and coming home from work, it's dark out. It's a little bit lighter in the morning now, but it's still not like active mapping time according to Hive Mapper. So I can't make money on it. My Hive Mapper makes nothing. I make nothing on my Hive Mapper device, and it's just I can't do anything. So if you buy from Amazon this holiday, please say. Interesting. You collect 200 miles a week, so it works out for you. Yeah. Oh, you know what? 619. I completely forgot. I did buy a coin like an hour ago. Let's see where we're at now. Okay, it halved in value. That's great. I forgot to sell it. It doubled and then it split in half. But yeah, so I mean, the way, let me share my screen again. So the way I think what I'm going to end up doing, and let me know your guys' thoughts on this, because I posted this on X like a couple of weeks ago, and everyone was like, don't do it. I got to scroll through. I post a lot for no reason. There we go. Can I search my tweets? Nah, that's way too far back. Well, I don't know where it was, but I asked people's opinions on using a credit card to buy a miner, and they're like, no, don't do it. Joe's saying, don't waste my money on ASICS. How is your meme coin project going? I know you created a coin. Wayru makes $5 a day. Yeah, Joe, I know, but ASIC miners are way more consistent, and they will last way longer because, I mean, look at the market cap. Dogecoin is $63 billion. Gotta consider that, you know. I got the Wayru's running, so actually, let me see if I'm making money here. Because I could have sworn I didn't make anything yesterday. Okay, it's going up. Cool. It's insane what the amount of Wayrus that I have. I make a decent amount a day. I honestly make about the same that I would mining. Hunter, you got to set up the Wayroo. So right now, the way it works is it's emission based. I don't know if you're in my Discord or anything, but it's the same. You can, if you're in Helium Mobile, then you know exactly what I mean with that. It just takes the amount of people participating on that day. It gives a set reward based on that day, and it's divided by the number of people. So the more miners you have up, the more you make. Only downside is it's in testnet, but at the current prices that they're saying, I'm making about $15 a day, which is awesome. I mean, it's still less than the L7. Well, I'd rather make $15 a day or $45 a day, and yeah. So I know Joe does these viewer call-ins. I've been thinking about doing that, but this stream is actually going to be probably pretty quick. I'm probably only going to go about 10 more minutes, just because it's I'm having a Friendsgiving here at my house, and I gotta go make the cranberry sauce. So the third option, I would say, because I talked about the first one being I sell some crypto and just move some money around to be able to buy it. The second option, which is the one I know it's not the smartest, but people do it, and it generally pays off. I mean, I can afford the monthly payment, even if the coin goes to nothing. I can afford the monthly payment, especially since I'm going to be moving home in 6 months. My expense ratio is going to decrease significantly, so this wouldn't be an issue for me, and I could do it. The third option would be I sell stuff off. Like I have let's see, let me just go full screen. I got a 3070 in this computer, but I use this computer because it's the computer I'm streaming on. But I have 6 GPUs sitting in a basement that are not even mining because the computer stopped working. I'm going home for Thanksgiving. I got to take a look at that. I can sell those, but I don't have to sell those. I think what I will end up doing, though, is selling my L3 Plus because it's kind of coming up back in value. I can get some money back for it, put that towards the purchase of my L7. I can buy, or I can sell the iPods that I have. I can sell some Xboxes that I have. I can just sell some of this stuff that it's just stuff I've seen as I've aged, and I know I'm still young in comparison to some people watching here, but I like the wisdom that I've gained from just growing up and being an accountant and having to be like financially literate with all this stuff and having to manage my money just because I have student loans that no one else in my family has, which kind of sucks. Everyone else got like a golden spoon. I got the wooden spoon. But it has taught me a lot, and I'm kind of happy it has happened this way because it's teaching me to be responsible with my money. Where am I going with this? Completely forgot where I was going with this. I had a great plan here. Golden standard. Oh yeah, sorry. You were talking about the meme coin. I'll get back to that. Remind me about that in 5 minutes once I finish this thought here. But I can afford this monthly plan. I can afford the 400. What was it again? It was let's say for the sake of argument, 9,000 divided by 21 months is $428 a month, and then after that, it's paid off. So the meme coin. Let's talk about that real quick. I did create a meme coin. Yeah, I created 2 of them. I created one. It was called like Pizza in a Box, and then one that was just my name. Or not my name, it was Blockchain Bay. And I can like airdrop it to people if they want it. Yeah, like if you guys want it, I can airdrop it to you, but it's not worth anything. That's the thing. Like I don't want to scam people or anything. And like I launched it because I know there's like snipe bots that'll just like snipe the token as soon as it's launched. And I did have a couple people like put a couple Solana in it, but it just didn't pan out. So let's go down the comments. I did not see your live stream last night, Joe. Wayroo's still in the box. Yeah, I had mine in the box for a month before I set it up. I missed out on a lot of tokens. So if I have 3 phones or other devices connected to the Wayroo, will it make a difference on profitability? I actually do not know that because I don't have anything connected to my Wayroos. Yeah, I don't have anything. Let me see. The only thing that can connect is my phone. And I don't know, like, if you guys can see it says like, I know it's flipped, but it says checked in. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that generates more income. Interesting. You're dumping your ASICs and GPUs close to the top of the market. You'll only run ASICs in the future with solar. I would love to do that too. Like, it's a tricky time in my life because I make enough money to be able to buy a house, but I don't have enough money to buy the house because I just started working. So I need like a couple years under my belt, and then I can buy a house, and then I can buy all this crypto stuff. And you're supposed to check in daily. Oops. Maybe that affects my earnings. All right. I guess I'll be doing that. Interesting. Does that mean I'm connected to it right now? Oh, yeah, I am. Interesting. Huh. Cool. All right, I'll be doing that then. Yeah, I just have all my Wayroos in a closet right now, and they're all set up. I use some cheap Archer TP-Link Archer C7s. What are they? Or I can look them up, actually. Let's see. Yeah, Archer C7. AC 1750. It's this bad boy. It just looks like this. I have 5 of them. They're working like champs, but you got to make sure you get the version 5. I just had someone in my Discord server that bought them same way I bought them on Amazon, and they got version 2. So it was a really old version. So I guess I just got luck of the draw. I bought them refurbished. So I think the way it's working is if you buy like new or refurbished, you get the version 5. But if you buy them used, it's pretty much a lottery. You can't tell. And you can't contact the sellers. So I'll keep going here for like maybe 5 more minutes here. If you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment section below. And let me see what's going on here. Got some. Oh yeah, New England Crypto just turned on his L3 Plus, turning it back on. Wait, his looks sick. He's got the handle and the duct fan, and he's got some nice things. The other thing I completely forgot to mention, my L3 Plus has a bad board in it, so I only have 3 out of 4 boards working, which sucks. I completely forgot about that, and that's going to affect the value when I try to sell it. But, you know, it is what it is. That thing is pimped out. Yeah, he's got that. I can make this. I have, well, I actually don't have the files because I can see this is Misfit Mining, but I could make these parts. I'm sure they're on Thingiverse, which is a 3D printing place. Look, oh, Red Panda Mining is actually streaming right now too. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing is ending the stream now. Let me know if you guys enjoy like this quick little stream, and if you want, you can head on over to Red Panda Mining stream. Just, I don't know, tell him I sent you. That'd be cool. Maybe he'll he was supposed to send me a package I don't know, like a year ago, and he just never got around to it. It happens. But he made like $100,000 mining Dogecoin because of his L7, which is why I'm interested in doing this, because like mining gives you the opportunity to buy it even when you don't feel like you necessarily have the funds to do so. And I think that's primarily why I want to do this. I don't necessarily have the funds to buy Dogecoin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, any crypto every single day. But if I have a miner, I don't have to think about that because it's just constantly working, and it's 24/7. It works when I sleep. It's more efficient than any human that's ever existed, which is crazy. 24/7 a day, 24/7 a day, 365 days a year, and I can run this. It's 8.8 gigahash. I wonder if there's a calculator online realistically to see how long this is going to last, like how long this device will last in terms of profitability. Before it gets replaced, because right now we have the L9, and the L9 is 17 gigahash. This is the big boy. There's only one L9. There's a 16 gigahash one, but these were released nearly double the profitability. Comes at double the cost. Actually, no, these definitely went up in value. Let me see. Where's the L9? I don't see it. They must have sold out of the L9. Oh, here we go. 14,420. But it's not going to come until January 2025. I'd be making $3,000 profit a year. So maybe we'll consider that. Maybe I can set up a donation thing and people can send me the scraps of whatever coins they have and I can get this. That'd be cool. It could be like the community ASIC, and then once a month I can stream and we can give away some crypto. That'd actually be pretty sick. Give it back to the people that helped me, but we'll figure it out. I'll talk more in the Discord server about this, but yeah, thanks 100 Air for stopping by and everyone else that stopped by, and I will see you all in the next video / live stream, whatever I plan to do next. If you guys want to talk more, the Discord link will be in the description below. Okay. You have to build the community around your coin in your BB group. My name is Pax. Okay. Oh, I got you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk more. All right. See you guys.